Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bob Keyser. This is the Son of Man Urantia Project. Today's episode is Common Father, Common Bond, an appeal to agnostics and moderates of all faiths. This presentation is a call to subtle action, an appeal to those reasonable people, agnostics and the moderates of various faiths, who hold in their hearts the desire for goodwill toward all of humanity. This is an invitation to those people who know that the social, national, religious, and political divisions keeping our world in conflict are mostly false and constructed by others to control us for their own purposes. This message presents another option for our existence, and different than any other path. It puts the power in the individual's hands and leaves the validation of truth up to the person using the tools that they already possess. I am addressing those people who want to evolve their beliefs, not remain mentally secure by committing to them as perfect and for everlasting. Some people realize that in a universe evolving toward perfection, nothing can remain static. Everything has to evolve, or it will eventually cease to exist. That includes us, our ideas, and the world's spiritual dogmas and doctrines. The teachings offered herein strip religions and their leaders of their assumed power or claims of divine preference or perfect knowledge, and require each person to review their current religious beliefs in light of a higher revelation of the nature of God and the reality of a loving universe. While this information has been with us for the last 3/4 of a century, bringing it forth in this manner would have had little chance of acceptance 5 years ago, maybe even 1 or 2 years ago. But it seems like our world has shifted. And no, I cannot explain what I mean by that. In some ways, it feels like time has accelerated, while the revelation of truth across many fields seems to be building on itself in an almost exponential manner. Some people are calling this an awakening. To me, it feels more like we're condensing to a point of confrontation where our world will either move into a new era of peace and goodwill among humanity, or it will not, and life will become nothing more than survival for many generations to come. Wow, those of us on earth now will bear the shame of having left our children a legacy of horror unmatched by our ancestors. The question, people, is, have we had enough yet? Has the horror gotten to the point where the numbness has worn off and now there is just an underlying pain that never goes away? Every morning we wake up to someone else's children being blown apart, or any of the other unspeakable horrors that we now know that people with fame, power, and money are committing against them across this world. Has our rage built to the point yet where we are willing to admit that something has gone so wrong that our very existence feels like an affront to God? Are you like me, almost crippled with frustration? Knowing that you have some level of responsibility as a human being on this planet, but no clue whatsoever how to meet it.